Okay, I'm going to try to get through this video without coughing up my lung. But it is, Sunday, January 4th, and, oh my god, it's only been 4 days, just isn't that long of time, but, I gave up alcohol 4 days ago, because I hit rock bottom hard, really, really hard. I'm not going to go into detail, but something came out of me that I didn't even know was there, like, at all. And it has dramatically changed my life. Why? Oh, God. And it could have been worse. I mean, it was pretty bad, but it could have been worse. But it wasn't. And as much as it sucks, the only way that I can look at it now is as a learning experience. And to remind myself that I am human and that I do make mistakes. And yes, some mistakes are on their own wavelength, but it's still a mistake, and, you know, I have no one to blame for the outcome other than myself. So right now I am alone, but not alone, to try to get myself grounded and to get the alcohol out of my system for good. And I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday to basically discuss whether or not the depression that I've been suffering is alcohol induced, or if it's something that's been there, or whatever. So he might just tell me to see how things play out, you know, with me being sober for a couple weeks. So I might have to, I'll have to go back anyway, but we'll see. Or he'll send me somewhere for counseling or therapy, which clearly I need, because I have some obvious deep-rooted issues that don't really seem to come up when I'm sober, but I have a tendency to bring things up that have been buried within myself when I'm drunk. Which I'm not really worried about that happening anymore, since I'm not drinking alcohol anymore. So I'm confident that hopefully with me being sober, those things will just fizzle out and it won't be an issue anymore. There was two main reasons why I actually had originally planned to quit drinking before I hit rock bottom, and unfortunately my plan was for a day too late. And of course I'm doing it for me first and foremost, because let's be honest, anyone who has been around me or has drank with me knows exactly how I am, and I've managed to ruin really good relationships because of my problem. And my hope is that more recently I didn't completely destroy that one. But that's one of those things that, you know, it's going to take time, and only time will tell. And time is the one thing that can heal. So I'm hopeful. Obviously I don't know much about, you know, the scientific whatever of what I've been dealing with, but I do know that being considered an alcoholic is, I mean, it is a disease. And I think it took me so long to stop and to want to seek help, because I didn't want to think that at 23 years old I was considered an alcoholic. That just sounds crazy. But Sorry. But the more that I've looked at the things that have happened to me while drinking, the more evident it is that me and alcohol are not friends, and we will never be friends, and the best thing to do in situations like that is to cut out the problem. And seems to be alcohol. And it's hard to say because I feel like lately I've been like a shell of myself. Like, I don't feel like I've really been me for a while. And if it is, if I am depressed because of the alcohol, well, the effects of alcohol can stay in your system for up to 3 to 4 days. And since alcohol is a depressant, you can experience that for 3 to 4 days. Well, when you're not giving your body time to flush it out, and you're like me and you binge drink every other day, you never give your body time to recover from the depressants that you've forced onto it. So for the past 4 or 5 years, my brain receptors have only known alcohol and depression, and and I'm pretty confident that all of my problems probably stem from drinking. And it's really hard to explain to people that I know that's what the issue is. And it's hard to explain to people that when a disease like that takes you over, it's not you anymore. You're overshadowed by something much bigger and much stronger. And I know every day is going to be easier, but I also feel like every day is going to be a little bit harder. Right now, I don't even want to look at alcohol. And that says a lot because I like to drink, but after my little situation the other night, no, I don't. So I've decided that, to incorporate more positive things into my life. I'm going to start going to the gym again. Because let's face it, alcohol will make you gain a lot of weight. And it's a natural stress reducer. So I feel like that's a good start. I've talked about it for a long time, but I think now I actually just started filling out my FAFSA again. And I'm going to finish that once I get all my tax information and stuff, and then I plan on starting online classes. And I know it's not actual, going to school, but it's better than nothing, and let's face it, it'll keep me occupied at nights when I'm by myself or whatever. I was also kind of thinking about doing, picking up another hobby. And I can be creative, but I feel like painting would be kind of a cool thing to do. Go out and buy some canvases or something and just start painting, I know that sounds really weird. It all sounds really weird. And it's even more weird because it's only been 4 days since I've had alcohol. And 4 days is, like I said, that's about the time that it takes for the alcohol to leave your system before your brain starts, working the right way. And, I feel like I can already think a little more clearly than I have been able to in the past, 5 years. Which is weird. I'm okay today. I've spent the last 4 days in bed, sleeping and crying, and I'm still, I'm still upset because of other events that transpired. Losing your boyfriend sucks. But I understand it. I can't. Oh, God. Okay. I can't make somebody else happy until I'm fully happy with myself and until I get my stuff in order. And I hope, I don't think it's gonna, I'm not to the point where like I feel like I am a completely lost cause. Like I wasn't drinking every single day, you know. I don't feel like I need to go check into a rehab center to detox or anything under medical supervision, but I'm really hopeful. And I hope that, you know, it's not too late. And that, you know, we can revisit that situation and be stronger. And so that I can prove to people, not just him, but prove to everybody that I am a good person and I do have a good heart. And I'll be damned if I spend another year like this. So, as long as people just stay by my side, I feel like, for once, I'm not afraid that I'm going to let people down. I'm very confident that I will come out of this and be super awesome. And it's been a really long time since I've actually felt confident in myself or something, but I guess that's what happens when you hit rock bottom. It's kind of like a fresh start. You know, start from scratch. Do the things that you want. Be the person that you want. And prove everyone wrong.